Alright. Just showing off what we're going to work on today. A little different for me. I'm not used to these kind of things myself. Not being a massive Gundam fan. But I bought them in hopes that I could also use them with some of my other so-called giant robot kits, like Macross, things like that. Even my Voltron Gunpla might actually fit on this. I don't know for sure yet. Not having built it. You can see I have the packaging here. This actually is a complete set, and I have another one here. I bought two. I figured at the very least I could definitely put my Gundams on them. I have a few Gundam 144 scale kits that I could easily use this for. So it's not like it's not like it wouldn't go unused if it didn't work with my Macross or Voltron kits. So I thought we'd just go ahead and get building. I'm not a lot to say about it. It comes on one tree. It comes with a few screws and bits and things, and it's got a funny decal of some kind. I haven't yet figured out what that is. I'm sure it'll tell me in the instructions. Not that I expect the instructions to say much because they're all in a different language. I don't know what that is. Anyway, I thought we'd go ahead and just get started. It won't take long. This is a very simple kit. There's nothing to it. And I hesitate to even call it a kit. It's, you know, it's a display stand for Gundams. You know, it's an accessory in my eyes. So, need 4 and 5 right there. So this should go pretty quickly. And I can speed it up a little bit, you know, as we go on. And I might just do that anyway, sort of, just to keep the video a little bit shorter. You know, I have a habit of making long videos. And we need a screw and a nut. Now it doesn't say which ones. Well, maybe it does. It does not. Oh, it does, kind of. You have to match the symbols up. Again, it's whatever language from whatever country they're from. But these little symbols here do match up on the envelope. So we need... wow, again, not that it matters, because I have no idea of knowing which one of these is this. Yeah, we'll figure it out. So let me open up this little package here, and we'll see what's what. There we go. So I happened to be over at my Hobby Lobby and I saw these. They are having the 40% off sale currently, and I really do wish that these qualified. Though I don't know why they don't. I mean, you look at the bag, that's a model kit, essentially. You have to build it yourself. It's a model. But it didn't qualify for whatever reason. So it looks like the nuts are all uniform in size, so I'm just going to pick one and go for it. It looks like the only thing different between the screws is that there's two different sizes. I'm going to suspect that I need the shorter one. The shorter screw here. Just sort of show you what I mean. Again, that's, I guess, the main difference between the two is their length. So we'll try them, see what happens. You know, doesn't work, I can take it apart. Let's see. So this one will go on here. There we go. And it might not be this particular screw. It might be the longer one. Although I think it might be this one. Find out. And I do believe it is. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and screw that together. Find me a screwdriver here. Yeah, I never come prepared either, so I should have had a screwdriver ready. It's not exactly the right screwdriver either, but it should work. And it's not working. All right, I'll be right back with a proper screwdriver. Okay, I'm back. I found a screwdriver that'll work. It's ratcheted, which is kind of neat. But I also suspect that it's a friction type ratchet, so there's nothing spring-loaded in it, so I feel like it's probably going to wear out. But again, it's a very cheap sort of kit here. So we need 2, 3, and 13. The world is falling apart. Alright, so that's that. I assume this just goes in like that. Alright, there we go. Oh, I see. So basically you just flip it down, allows you to extend it, and then lock it back into place. Not a very solid lock, though. I don't know how I trust that, but whatever. Clever, just the same. Alright, and we need 12, 16, 17. It's a clever little system. I've been looking at them for a while. As I said, though, I don't, not being a huge Gundam fan, I only have 3 or 4 of them anyway, so. The instructions aren't really great, if I'm honest, but yeah, it is what it is. This one will go on here, sandwiching everything together. I can't help thinking that's not ratcheted particularly well. Based on what I'm seeing, that's all the parts, at least for that particular section, but it is ratcheted, so I don't know if I can even hear a slight clicking. So we need a nut, screw, and it'll be a longer screw this time. It just goes right in like that. Tighten it down. I don't know how tight to make these. Again, it doesn't really matter with this particular screw, I'm imagining, because it doesn't go any tighter than that. So we'll put that down. Now we need 7, 6, 10. Goes on like that. Alright, well, that's kind of interesting. So we've got a ratchet that way. And we've got a turning mechanism there. Okay. Alright, we got the stand. Now a lot of these extra parts look to be just connectors for the different types of Gundams. Or robots, whatever it is you're using. I'm imagining I could make it work somehow with some of my Robotech or Macross kits as well, because I know a lot of those do come with stands, especially the 160 scale Valkyries from Yamato. Mine were kits. I had to build them myself, which I enjoyed thoroughly. I actually had a full series of videos on them on my original channel before YouTube shut it down. That just goes in there, I guess, holding the base together. Neat thing is that these bases are all connectable, so you get a bunch of them. You can have one massive display, which is kind of cool. Alright, we'll put that there. Here's one part of the stand. I don't know, it comes with a whole bunch of extra parts. I don't actually know what any of them do. There's one here that does show a screw going through it, but I don't know what it does. Again, I can't read this, so... Alright, I'll dig out a Gundam, we'll get him on the stand, and we'll see what we think. Alright. So, I still don't know what this part is for with the extra screw, but I do know that it is related to the mounting. I'll bring up some pictures here so I can kind of show that. But each one of these is a different type of mount, which I think is quite clever. I don't know what all of them do at the moment. I'll have to do some research on it, but very clever. This one was it's a newer kit. The Gundam Breaker, Wing Gundam Sky Zero, I believe, which as I understand it, is just a repaint and reissue of another one of these type of flying Gundams. I'm not very good at posing, so I apologize for that. But yeah, I mean, he's up there. He's on there, quite sturdy. For what it is, again, I think they're designed. It's only really designed for 1/144 scale kits anyway. It comes with a nice extra selection of parts for mounting other Gundams, assuming you might have a certain Gundam that you know, maybe doesn't use the kind of mount that this one has. I still, however, don't know what this is. It came with it. It appears to be a decal of some kind. I just don't know what it's for. Again, the instructions don't seem to make mention of that. I might have to do some research on it. So anyway, there we go. Quick little build. Really nice little stand. Action base 2 black. I assume the black just refers to its color, so they probably have other, other colors. Seems to work really well as for what it is. I'll have to try it out on a couple of my other toys. Let me see, because I have some Macross. I have my Voltron. I don't know that it will fit him. But I mean, it's, it is what it is. Nice little stand. Let me dig down my Voltron. We'll try that out real quick. What do you know? It does. I don't think it's certainly not designed for this. But though being from the same brand, the Voltron Gunpla is from Bandai as well. I feel like maybe there was some forethought in this. But it does fit using one of these kind of mounts. So that's kind of neat. So I know that I can at least buy one, and I can display my Voltron on one as well. So that's pretty cool. Again, not very imaginative when it comes to display or posing, but it works. So, that's at least good news for me. So anyway, there we go. We got some Gundam stands here. Action base 2 black for the 1/144 scale model kits. They run about $10 depending on where you get them. I can't help thinking they might be cheaper elsewhere. Hobby Lobby is notoriously expensive until you catch a sale. So there's a real good chance that you might be able to find these cheaper somewhere else. But hey, $10 Hobby Lobby, not a horrible price either. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed that, and thanks for watching.